very good morning to you. Welcome to the Monday edition of Sports Chat here on the Morning Star. I am Nana Agyemang. Now let's begin from the camp of the Blasters as their head coach Otuado is urging Ghanaians to rally behind the national team as they aim to secure a spot in the 2026 World Cup. This call for support follows the team's failure to qualify for the 2025 African Cup of Nations after a 1-1 draw against Angola last Friday. Speaking at a press conference yesterday, Otuado says we should put the AFCON failure behind us and support the team to qualify for the World Cup.
The base in these qualifiers are the winners, and I wish we would have played bad, but not enough. We would be, to be honest, we played well, but we're lacking scorers, and I think it's a complex thing. It's maybe more psychological. Surely there was a lot of hatred from outside against me, against the team, and yeah, I can just ensure that I think in all sometimes it's affect the players, and we need support. That's all. If all of you want Ghana to win, you're well down now. If you don't want us to go to the World Cup, then you can continue and then you can hammer on us. Okay? But if you really want us to go to the World Cup, you need support. That's all I can say.
Otuado also slammed critics for calling for her dismissal as Blasters head coach after the AFCON qualifier collapse.
I don't like to speak about myself like I'm the best or whatsoever. This is my nature, People can judge me, and surely most of the people will judge me by the results, which were not good. But I have friends, I have mentors, I don't know if you know, but I trained under Martin. I was trained at the club. I was trained, I was assistant to intelligence, was the top head coach, and surely we need change. And for me, this is relevant. Nobody can say this or that. They are also critical with some things, I understand this, but this has much more value if I speak to a job and say this or that, if I send maybe some seeds, then somebody from anywhere saying, oh, blah, 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 this is bad. So I try to get better every day, but I can assure you that I also question some games, but to be honest, like I said, especially the whole games, we played what we didn't score, and this was disappointing. It's very, very difficult at national level because you don't just have 3 days. Now we have 2 days of training, and then to play again, and to get things together, get things done. And sometimes in football you can do everything right if you don't score, you lose. It's like that. And sometimes you play bad, you win. Sometimes you play good, you lose. It's like that, and we have to accept it.
To the Ghana Premier League, Kumasi Asante Kotoko suffered their 4th consecutive defeat, losing 2-0 to local rivals Nations FC at El Boaslin Clay Sports Stadium. The Los Panchers, the Porcupine Warriors, further into crisis as their once promising season continues to unravel. Speaking after the game, Prosper Nate Ogum says he will find solution to the team's problems.
We came in very determined, very ready to get the maximum points. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it. We just have to try as much as possible to find solutions to why we are unable to win. I'm sure once we are able to do that, we will be good to go. And as coach, I need to make sure I find solutions.
Accra Atofo climbed into the top 4 of the Ghana Premier League with a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Karela United at Ali Mahama Sports Stadium in Tammany. Let's listen to the head coach of Accra Atofo.
The thing I'm telling the fans every time, everywhere I go, I tell them, this game we are playing for them. If the fans are happy, we are happy. And we need them to come for the next game, to come in numbers, to encourage the team. Not only on the Facebook, on the social media, but come on numbers in the stadium, follow these boys, encourage them. You see today, we have the students who come to support us as fans. We need them to our game at home to come. We want to make that a record to win another game. We need it to win every match. As of It's like that. We win, we win, we win. You lost, problem. We don't wait to get the problem before he's coming. We need them to come and follow to get that this young team to go far.
In other games, Visions FC succumbed to a narrow defeat against Dreams FC. FC Samatas fell to a rare defeat against visiting Young Apostles. The defending champions unbeaten run since March 2024 was halted by the Premier League newbies. On international front, Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim says his first priority is to restore an identity at the club. Amorim acknowledged his side must win time as they beat to crawl their way up from 13th place in the current Premier League standards, but promised fans he will work overtime to reclaim what he believes is their rightful place at the top of the English game. The 39-year-old was speaking in his first interview with United's in-house TV channel.
I think it's important because a lot of people now talk about the 3-4-3-3 and all that stuff. But when I think as a player or as a team of Manchester United, is not a system of formation. It's like the character of the players, the way they see the club. So we have to focus on that before everything of the how we play, how we press. The most important thing for me at this moment is to create the principles, the identity, and the character that we had in the past.
Now, outgoing England interim boss Lee Castley says he'll prepare a good handover for new manager Thomas Tuchel ahead of his appointment in January. Lee Castley led England back to top flight of Nations League at the first time of asking after his 6-game spell in charge ended with a 5-0 win over the Republic of Ireland to edge Greece into second place in their group. The 50-year-old will return to his regular job as under 21 manager at the end of this year, but will prepare a sizable handover for his permanent successor, who he plans to meet ahead of time to fill him in on the job.
How does that work? Yeah, well, I'm trying to put together, along with the rest of the staff, we'll debrief the 3 camps, not just this camp. So I'll put together a document and I'll hopefully go and meet him and almost present what we think and what we found. And the job is for us as an under-21 staff is to support the senior manager as much as we can. So find out what he needs and how we can help. And I'm really comfortable as the rest of the staff are with that role. So I look forward to meeting him now in the next few weeks.
To some results of the UEFA Nations League, Italy suffered a 3-1 defeat at home to France. Israel defeated Belgium by a long goal. Erling Haaland bagged a hat-trick as Norway crashed Kazakhstan by 4-0. England beat Greece 5-0. In today's features, Spain will face Switzerland. Portugal will come up against Croatia. Serbia will host Denmark. Poland will play against Scotland. This is our wrap-up sports chat here on the Morning Star. I am Nana Ama Agyemang. The show continues with Na Didi Titi.